Well, Labor's resurgence in the opinion polls under Kevin Rudd continues today, with the first Nielsen poll since his return as Prime Minister showing the two parties neck and neck.
Labor's primary vote has soared 10 points since the last poll, and on a two-party comparison, it's now 50-50. Let's go live to Canberra and our chief political reporter, Kieran Gilbert. Kieran, good morning.
Michael, the primary vote up right across the board, across age demographics, across states, and Labor's primary vote in the headline number is up 10 points since the last Nielsen poll to 39%. On a two-party basis, that, as you say, is neck and neck, 50-50. The Greens, for the first time since mid-2010, are below 10%, so it seems the Rudd resurgence has cost the minor party a little as well. The Coalition's down 3 points in its primary vote, and it's neck and neck. So across all the major national polls, there have been 10 national polls since Rudd's return, and the average is 50-50 two-party preferred.
And when we look at the comparison between Kevin Rudd and Tony Abbott, Kevin Rudd's streets ahead, isn't he?
Well, Nina, on the preferred Prime Minister comparison, it's reversed entirely the situation that we saw with Prime Minister Gillard, the former Prime Minister, up against Tony Abbott. It's now 55-41 to Kevin Rudd over Tony Abbott, a 14-point lead. The approval rating, this is quite telling as well. Kevin Rudd, more than 50% see him positively. They approve of his performance. Just 41% in Tony Abbott's approval rating, and that is down 3 points. So that, again, is a real turnaround on what we've seen for many, many months with the Gillard v Abbott comparison. Rudd really turning the tables on all fronts, and that's showing up in the party vote.
Kieran, on the specific attributes also, Kevin Rudd is seeing some good numbers in terms of perceptions of him among voters.
Michael, yeah, the Nielsen poll's gone through attributes like competency, does the leader have a clear vision for Australia, a firm grasp of economic policy, of foreign policy. Kevin Rudd on each of those fronts has either a 10-point or more lead over Tony Abbott. So key areas like economic policy, like foreign policy, and even just that basic perception of competence, it's either a 10-point lead or more in all of those areas. Now, Kevin Rudd he's focusing on Queensland this week, except for a very quick visit to Papua New Guinea. He left last night. He's just there for the evening and will hold talks with his counterpart, Peter O'Neill, today. Trade and business links are on the agenda, obviously asylum seekers as well, given PNG's cooperation with the Manus Island facility. And he's taken with him, Mr Rudd, the Immigration Minister, the new Immigration Minister, Tony Burke. As he arrived, he made a few comments to the gathered media, Mr Rudd.
I come here as a friend, a long-standing friend, as someone who believes in Papua New Guinea's future and someone who wants to be a partner with Papua New Guinea for the future.
Kevin Rudd there on arrival in Port Moresby, and the front page of The Australian suggesting that Kevin Rudd is seeking a PNG boat deal. The report, Michael and Nina, suggesting that Mr Rudd is hoping PNG might accept some of the economic migrants that the government believes is, forming the lion's share of those boat arrivals that we've seen, the many boat arrivals that we've seen over recent months.